I love adventure, and I was always looking for something to do. I was the first one in, last one out, and it was usually my idea, and it was pretty easy to get other people to jump on board. In college, I joined a fraternity. The parties were never ending. I did go to the extremes. I pressed the limits on almost everything. Most people would normally say that I was somewhere 0 to 60 and nothing flat. Then joined the military afterwards. Went through Desert Storm, Desert Shield. I've seen every corner of the world. Started working and found very quick success. And then at that point, got married, had a son, Jackson. I thought we had everything. We had the material things that you thought that would solve some of the issues, but it didn't. It was never enough. I couldn't find any contentment. Fast cars, airplanes, motorcycles, skydiving, scuba diving, and there was very little restraint. Again, just chasing a dream that was just exhausting. Ended up getting divorced. That was pretty crushing. That wasn't where I thought where I would go. I hadn't felt that kind of failure before. And I had Jackson, and making him a statistic just broke my heart because that's not what I wanted for him. So now he and I are moving fast. I mean, I look back now and I realize that was very unhealthy for both of us. It wasn't what a family was supposed to be. We used to go by the Elkhart campus, and he would say, "Hey, Dad, let's go to church." I didn't see the relevance. I didn't see what was there. I didn't know that would help me. I mean, we were moving too fast for church. And then by happenstance, I ended up meeting Lori. One of the first times I met her, it was just so nonchalant. I don't even know that she even knew she said it. But she had mentioned, she said, "Well, I'm just a Jesus girl." Yeah, she was just living who she was. Lori had told me, I'm going to go to church Christmas Eve. And I knew if I wanted to spend time with her, that I needed to go to church too. The musicians were playing, and I thought, hey, I mean, that sounds like the music I hear on the radio. I didn't feel that, that someone was looking for something from me. And I kept thinking in the back of my mind, nobody knows you. Nobody knows you up there. They would not even know if you showed up. So I kept thinking, I can just blow this off. Got to the parking lot. I can see that there was other people coming in and, parking their cars and carrying their bags. And I thought, let's just see who these people are. They were peaceful. They were happy. I met the group that I was in. John Page said, "We've been praying for you for weeks. You're not in our group by accident. You're not here this weekend by accident. There is a purpose for this." It was God softening my heart. I mean, he was getting me ready for the biggest thing that was to come. That evening, there was 100 guys, all armed and armed. Ted had placed rocks on the stage, and they were using these as a symbol of, this is your rock that you can slay Goliath. I walked up to the stage, I grabbed my rock and started crying. That's when the peace, when the release, when the healing came. I heard God say, "I forgave you long ago." I mean, that just takes the wind out of you. Everything changed. Everything turned around in such a short amount of time. I knew that if I kept doing what I was doing, I might lose what I just found. And it feels like home. 1 year later, baptism comes up, and Jackson and I both got baptized. And as he came out of the water, he looked at me, he said, "Dad, I feel different." It was restoring our family, the family that I thought was gonna be a statistic. And things started slowing down. I am not the person that walked in here Christmas Eve 2017. My whole life has changed. I was always chasing the next thing. And now that I look back, yeah, actually God was chasing me. He was just one step. All I had to do was turn around and I could find him.